the opening ceremony of the Summer Olympic Games. It's just 1 week from today.
So
I can't believe this. KPRC2 anchors Daniella Guzman and Keith Garvin, they are some of the lucky ones on the ground in Paris to cover all the action.
But before they left, they headed to one of our favorite stores, H-E-B, to show us how you can enjoy the flavors of France in your own home.
Bonjour, friends. Welcome to this Manvel H-E-B Cooking Connection. I hope you're hungry because we're going to make some awesome French food today.
That is right. We were with the special guest chef Philippe Verpiand from Le Trois restaurant in the Galleria area. What are we cooking today?
So today we're going to cook a steak au poivre. Au poivre means pepper, so it's a black peppercorn sauce. All the classic French recipe you can make at home in 5-6 minutes.
You had me at steak, so yeah, let's do it.
You know, H-E-B have a great meat selection here.
What type of steak are you using
This
today?
is a prime New York.
New York prime, okay.
You know, you can use tenderloin, ribeye, flank steak. So you want to, you know, heavily seasoned because it's a
big steak.
It's a big steak, and you want to make a black peppercorn.
That's the au poivre, the pepper.
See? Yes, the
crust.
pepper, yes.
Yeah.
Your pan is hot,
Okay.
and we're gonna put a little bit of canola oil.
Here we go. We're searing it.
Ooh, we hear that. Ah, stomach's all ready.
So we're gonna make a nice crust both sides.
Okay.
Now, is this something that is popular throughout France, or is it regional?
Oh yeah.
Throughout the whole country.
In Paris, you go in Paris, every little bistro they have a steak au poivre.
Hey, what do you pair it with, like a side? French fries?
The best.
The best French fries.
That's how we serve it at the restaurant. Beef tenderloin, French fries, a little green salad on the side.
Like a steak freeze, right?
Yes, steak freeze,
Very
exactly.
French.
Yeah.
Very. How long do you sear each side?
Until you get a crust of probably a minute and a half both sides.
Okay.
You get a brown crust, and after that you begin to put all your ingredients for the sauce, and it will be ready to go. So you can
We have a chef, so I think I know the answer. You know, some people like rare, some people like medium, some people like medium well or well. What would you suggest?
medium rare.
Medium rare.
Yeah, you don't
Medium
like
rare.
the bloody stuff, I know.
I like a little pink.
The protein is well broken down. That's why I like it.
Okay.
And you get full juiciness.
That's a
what
perfect crust.
That
looking
looks
for,
good,
and that's
yes.
going to be a lot of flavor just right there. Even if you don't have a sauce, it's perfect right there.
So I see you're also boiling a sauce over there. What is that?
So beef broth you find at H-E-B,
Yeah.
and I reduce down by
Beef
4 or
broth.
5 beef broth. To give my sauce a nice beef body and
Delicious flavor, too.
So now what I'm gonna do is
Oh, butter.
best thing
Butter
ever.
makes everything better.
the butter goes in, then be
okay.
careful it may.
Got some garlic and
yes.
some thyme.
Yeah, then I'm gonna baste it. That's gonna give some.
More butter.
That's
Yeah,
gonna be a lot of flavor to
to the steak. The sauce.
the sauce and the steak also. The butter is not mandatory.
Okay.
This step you can skip it, but still you can make the sauce. That's
But it
fine.
just makes it delicious, doesn't it? The butter.
Yeah,
But
I like butter.
you see, then the garlic will give a lot of flavor
The garlic, yeah.
to the steak. So you see.
Oh, they
So now we're
have
having
stuff on both sides.
something.
Yeah, that's what you
It
go.
seems really easy, like basic ingredients.
Yeah.
The thyme, I can smell it. And the garlic, can you smell that?
Yeah, I love some garlic. Yes, yeah. Chef Philippe, how long have you been a chef, and what would you say inspired you?
My parents.
Your parents, okay.
Yeah, they used to have a butcher shop, so they were cooking a lot. See my mom, cooking really good food. Tasted. So since I was a kid, I really like this.
So do you let the steak really sit out and just marinate in its own juices for a little
You
bit?
want to have your steak rest a little bit.
Now, and I see you just now turned the flame down, but you had it on high. You want to cook it until you get the steak out. You want to keep that flame on high.
Correct. And so now,
Those
I
shallots,
have some
onions?
shallots.
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this.
Steak back in there.
Yes. We gave it a rest, but now we're putting it back in.
Just
Okay,
be
let me sit
careful.
back. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Don't try that at home, guys. Folks, it's just recommendation.
Make sure you don't burn the house. Put a little bit, okay?
This is for the experts.
Now I
Yeah.
pour
This is a beef broth that
I
we're
go
pouring
with
in,
the
right?
beef broth, so well reduced. You see how brown,
darker.
very darker it is, and you probably have A lot of
Oh,
flavor.
it smells so good.
Wow.
Wait, what was that you poured in there that made the flame?
Cognac.
Cognac.
Cognac or brandy.
Oh,
Brandy.
okay.
You can do, you in Texas, you can do bourbon.
Bourbon, yes,
You can
right,
do
bourbon,
whiskey, but I like the
yeah.
cognac.
It's got this beautiful, perfect crust around this steak. Oh, and now we're getting some heavy cream.
Voilà, we just put some,
Heavy whipping
we're gonna go
Okay, this
with
is what I usually put in my coffee, but okay, we're gonna put that in this steak.
Well, this is
dish.
going to make that sauce, that beef.
Thicken it
broth
up.
Big. Oh, yeah.
At this point, you're almost ready. What you want to do?
It's basically done, right?
Yeah.
Except we have to just
Just
simmer the sauce in this
because
delicious sauce.
it's a black peppercorn sauce, so I want it a little with the cake, you know, spicy.
Ah, okay.
What is
I
that?
have
What is that? Parsley?
some fresh parsley to finish it up, ready to go.
You just
I like
pour it
to
over
do-
the steak?
Yeah.
Okay, guys,
It's,
watch this. This is the magic.
Wow.
All that flavor.
My goodness.
So you see, you have a good amount of shallot, which is good. Another little pop is another kind
Red
of.
pepper.
It's pretty. It's like a party, you know. Then
Yeah.
it has a different taste.
Presentation is
Yeah, when you
everything.
bite it, you know, it's just good.
And is it ready to eat right away, or do you want it to sit a little bit longer to
No,
let
eat
that
it right
flavor?
away.
It's good to go.
Yeah.
Here's the final look. You got the presentation with the creamy sauce, the perfectly crusted steak, and all the deliciousness on top.
Wow.
I want to try it, Chef.
1, 2, 3. Bon appetit.
The creamy sauce is everything.
Oh my gosh, this is so good.
You can use this sauce on fish, chicken, pork tenderloin.
Yes, a lot of different things. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bon
Merci
appétit.
beaucoup.
Okay, kicking off their trip with a nice meal, a nice glass of wine.
Always in style.
It's good stuff, right? We love Keith and Daniella. And as we count down to the games next week already, Daniella and Keith will be joining us with more terrific recipes, appetizers, entrees, dessert. We're going to get our complete French fix thanks to the H-E-B Cooking Connection. This is perfect. So even if we're not going to Paris for the Olympics, you and I are not going. We're just going to close our eyes and pretend we're there, right?
And breathe in the fragrance of our delicious meals.
There you go. By the way, H-E-B's great wine sale kicks off on Wednesday. So starting July 24th, you can get 10% off all French and French sparkling wines from H-E-B's beer and wine department.
We have a link to the recipes and H-E-B's ingredients shopping list on our website,